Hey Narwhals, I'm your host Luke Narwhal, and today we'll be reading a post from r/lose it. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more weight loss stories. Reminder, slow weight loss is still weight loss. It's something I have to remind myself of daily. I partially blame our instant gratification culture. We want something and we want it now. It doesn't work that way, or rather it does until it doesn't. In the past, I would drop weight quickly via calorie restriction and over-exercising, only to gain it back and then try again. I don't want that anymore. I want this to be the last time I ever have to diet. I'm eating more than before, so the weight loss is slower, which is very frustrating, but I know that it's sustainable. I just want to hit maintenance. Like everyone else, I would love to go back to work 20 pounds lighter and surprise coworkers, but I understand that's not feasible for me mentally right now, and that's okay. Quarantine has allowed me to sit with my thoughts, properly address my food issues, and not use work or outside things as a distraction. Taking this time off as an opportunity to build a better relationship with dieting, exercise, and food instead. I hope you ladies do the same. Definitely. It has to be a lifestyle change, a set it and forget it, with your routine for example, kind of thing. I started going to the gym in the morning last year, 5 days a week, no matter what. I wasn't focused on losing weight fast, just showing up week after week. Slowly, but eventually, I was in the best shape of my life. I kept that routine through my pregnancy and even went to class the day I gave birth. Then I had a baby and the pandemic shut things down right when I was cleared to get back. I am no longer in the best shape of my life. Agreed. I'm 33 years old. After spending most of my 20s overweight, I finally buckled down and lost the weight a few years back, over a period of years. At this point, I've been maintaining for a few years. Looking back, does it matter whether I hit my goal weight in February 2016 versus October 2016? Hell no. What does matter is that I lost the weight in a comfortable, sustainable way that allowed me to properly fuel my workouts and continue making fitness gains. With the final 10 pounds, I deliberately took my loss at a rate of 1 pound per month, and maybe 2 pounds in a more aggressive month. Oh man, I'm losing so slowly. Seeing others that are dropping like 5 to 10 pounds since this started, I'm like, I've lost 1 pound this month, just like the last month, and the one before. But that's what is sustainable for me. I can't put in all the effort or I obsess over it and get frustrated when I don't see the results I should. I half-arse it and watch that scale slowly drop. I did drop 5 pounds in a month and gained it right back because it wasn't sustainable for me. Oh god, yes. I lost 17 pounds in 3 months, when before I would lose that in maybe a month. But you know why I need to lose weight now, even though I lost it a bunch of times? Because I put it back on. Because it wasn't sustainable. Because it didn't come from a change in my relationship with food and my body. I'm doing my best to avoid that this time around, and if it means I won't have any drastic changes, I am completely okay with that. Yup, just taking it one day at a time. If I eat good today, awesome. If I eat over what I expected, hey, it's a weird time, just roll with it. If I lose, I lose. I just am working to maintain if possible. This is where I am. I was close to my weight loss and muscle gain goal when the quarantine started. If I come out of this having maintained just the overall weight loss, I'll be happy. I know that I'm losing muscle since I'm doing more steady state cardio and less high interval intensity training and lifting heavy weights, plus I'm being pretty forgiving in my emotional eating and drinking. But if I can get through this at about the same overall weight, I'll be fine with that. So true. I think when people focus on losing weight, it is about how do I lose as much weight as possible, but thinking how do I live a healthy lifestyle so I feel happier and stronger allows you to have long-term health, and losing weight just becomes a perk of being healthier, even if it's slower. I feel you. I'm eating more to try to make it sustainable in the long run. However, losing 1 to 2 pounds a month with 3 to 4 workouts a week is very frustrating. I know I could lose fast if I eat less, but think of it this way. We're creating habits that will last into the future. If I don't see myself eating 1,200 a day or working out 6 times a week, 5 years from now, or even when we're out of quarantine, why do it now? I feel like I'd be creating something I know I won't be able to maintain once life gets going again. I'd rather go slow and establish the pace for life. But kudos to the people who want to lose faster and work out more. You all do, and be you. Much love to you all. Yes, I think it's so easy to fall into an all or nothing mindset. Like if you only get halfway to your goal in a given year, it's like leaving a project halfway done. Hell, maintaining is sometimes a feat in itself. There's such a large spectrum of alternatives. Losing weight slowly is better than losing no weight at all, or even gaining. Yes, during quarantine, I have to constantly remind myself that I'm 22 pounds down. I'm at a healthy BMI, my body looks good, I have a slightly visible ab plate thing. I'm bouncing between maintaining and losing a little bit at a time, but I can do hella squats and get through HIIT sessions. I think I'm going to get to a place where I'm losing half a pound a week, which I'm definitely fine with. Heck yeah. Yes, I had to train myself to see steady progress as the ultimate goal. If I started dropping more than 2 pounds a week, I saw it as I was being too aggressive and going against my efforts to balance self-care in this process. I want to focus on changing habits and relationships more than the number on the scale. I'm in the same boat. I was getting really frustrated, and then I put on a coat I haven't worn for a couple months and noticed it was noticeably looser. Even though the scale has not moved by much, I guess I put on a bit of muscle and lost some fat. I am also attempting the slow and steady approach and keep wanting to restrict calories to speed up the process, and have to remind myself that this approach has never worked out for me in the past. Cheers to sustainable and healthy habits. You got this. I did need this. It's taken me about 4 months to lose 11 pounds. I wanted to be at 15 to 20 pounds by now, but I'm not restricting. I'm still eating 18 to 1900 calories per day, which leaves me full and satisfied, and I have room for some treats. I'm not exercising every day, but I am staying active, and the workouts that I'm doing are ones that I enjoy and are easy for me to keep up with. The weight loss is sustainable. My weight is on a downward trend, and I've been able to keep slowly losing even while in this lockdown. I'm proud of myself. Needed this reminder. It's even worse if you're short. I'm 5'2", and I have to restrict and work out hard to even lose 1.5 pounds a week. Hell, half a pound a week still requires significant mental effort. I celebrate every pound. I've also started looking at measurements, and it's encouraging. I've only lost 2 pounds since I started about a month ago, but I also started a new lifting and cardio routine. My thigh and waist measurements went down. My skinny shorts, which I could barely put on a month ago, now fit again. And I've been downright terrible with my diet some days, so I know I can at least sustain what I'm doing and even work on improving it. A fellow petite lady here, 5'3", and it's hard. I feel you. While I started exercising last year again for mental health and aesthetics, I didn't realize at the time that I had a hormonal imbalance and I was in full-on burnout adrenal glands fatigue. Once I realized that, I decided to be more gentler with myself and not look at the scale, given I only want to lose 5 kilograms or 10 pounds and already in an acceptable body fat range. I realize now that my body will stubbornly hold on to those 5 kgs, so slow and steady is now my mantra. That said, the scale hasn't really moved in a year, but my measurements have consistently shrunk, and I'm super happy with the progress. Preach. I'm working on losing 35 pounds that I gained back from being dumb. A first go around, I lost the weight really quickly and sent my gallbladder and pancreas into panic mode. It took almost a year of diagnostic testing to figure that out, and though the only thing that helped the pain was to constantly have something in my stomach. I definitely wasn't able to stay at maintenance, nor did I care to, because I just wanted the pain to stop. This go around would probably take twice as long, but I'll take that over having to have organs removed and gaining it all back. I totally needed this today. The scale has been bouncing up and down the same 3 pounds the last 2 weeks, and I'm getting so discouraged. I keep telling myself it takes time. I've lost 30 pounds before and then gained back 20 pounds of it, lost 7 pounds of it again already. But I really just wanted to be down 10 pounds before it's bikini weather. I'm doing things differently this time, so I know my weight loss isn't going to be the same as it was last time. Different type of physical activity, less hardcore restriction, as Seco, but not a calorie is a calorie. But it's still going to happen. Just gotta be patient and stick to the plan. And that brings us to the featured narwhals of the day from our subreddit. Our subreddit is a place to share pictures, ask questions, and get support on your weight loss journey. To join, just open the description below and click the top link. Click Use App, install the Reddit app, create an account, and then click Join once you're at our subreddit. We'd love to have you join us on the subreddit. Once again, the link is below. Choir Phil says, started 2 weeks ago, was super frustrated with my weight gain since quarantine. I've been biking 30 minutes a day and staying around 1700 calories a day, down 10.2 pounds as of this morning. Already feel so much better. My mobility has improved and I'm not nearly as bloated. I can't wait to keep going. YNM91 says, it's hard to find before photos when you always hit from the camera. I'm not at my goal yet and I've still got a long way to go, but I've also come so far. Art Temp says, something to cheer myself up a bit. Had a hard time mentally lately, didn't feel like making any success. Today, I felt like recreating this picture from about 3 weeks ago. And well, this jacket definitely fits more loose now. Just little steps, but very happy still. Apelpa Blue says, it's been 2 months since I've started exercising, and this is my progress so far. I still have a lot to work on, but I'm quite satisfied. Thanks for sharing Future Narwhals. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more weight loss stories that help you stay on track. Thanks for watching Narwhals, and I'll see you in the next one.